Hello, it's JANG here with a look at a LEGO Speed Champions set. This is the Porsche 911 GT finish line. Comes with 551 pieces. This includes a 991 series 911 RSR, as well as a 997 series 911 GT3R hybrid. The RSR is the car that took first and second place at the 2013 24 Hours of Le Mans. This is a serious car for Porsche. It's a serious car for racing. It's very loosely based on a street-based car, but this is a true proper GT race car. Now the big question here is, does this look like a 991 RSR? I think that LEGO did a good job with this. Being a fan of Porsches, I really want this thing to be as accurate as possible. One of the really important things for the 991 series is getting the slope here in the front for the headlights. It's a very gentle angle. It's really angled back quite a bit on the real thing, and that includes the street cars. And unfortunately, I just feel like this curved piece here that they used on both of the cars actually kind of ruins that. Tons of stickers used throughout here. That's really important to get the well, not the shaping, but the details, all of the paint markings, and also some of the stuff that indicates parts that are or components of the car that are too small to model with actual LEGO parts in this scale. Speaking of scale, you can see it is a 6 wide build, like the rest of the Speed Champions 2015 cars that they've given us so far. But scale-wise, it is much too large for a minifig. I mean, it makes that minifig look like a small child. Either that or this is just a gigantic Porsche. The interior of this is actually pretty nice. I like the builds that they did there, giving you what looks like a pretty supportive section there. They didn't put any red down on the bottom, but that's just to allow the minifigure to sit down as far as he could. This 997 GT3 hybrid is a nearly identical build to the RSR here. This one includes these two 1x2 tile pieces, whereas this one does not, and just leaves them as studs to kind of change up the shape of the trunk there. Other than that, you've got just a little bit of difference to the design of the splitter down below, little bit of difference on the bumper, but most of the shape of the vehicle remains the same. You've got a different color scheme here. They've tried to approximate the white swoosh with a combination of pieces and also stickers. Unfortunately, these stickers are just not quite opaque enough to make that fully white. I do like the look of this one better though, overall. I think that just the color scheme really helps this out. Also the multi-tone wheels there with the black spokes and the silver colored rims just gives it a little extra class, I feel like. And as a toy, this thing looks pretty good. And both of these cars do have the ability to adjust the wing back here. You can kind of leave the stays in the same place and then just adjust the angle of attack, or you can bring them up and down as you want to, just to give yourself a little bit of extra variance there. And this one on the interior goes with the blue color for the seats, and otherwise pretty much just the same kind of build going there. And I do like what they did with the exhausts on the back. They did the same thing on both of the cars, but that looks good. Now this is a really smart design for a structure to go with a racing car set, because this has the pits down beneath, or kind of one pit or one garage, and then it's got the podium up on top. The pit section includes a movable tool cart. There are a couple of small hand tools inside of there. You have a whole rack of tools and just a small little desk space there. Also, one piece that has a sticker on it that's supposed to indicate some real-time telemetry coming in right now. And you also get a little tire cart, which can also be used for manual balancing of your tires. So they give you just one spare wheel and tire with this set. Now this space back here is not large enough to fit an entire car, but you can nose a car in there to kind of get that garage kind of feel. There's what that looks like from the other side. The podium is very nice. It's nice and large, it really allows you to truly display your figures. You know, you can bring them all the way out to the edge there, and that just gives you an idea of the scale of this thing. I think this is very nicely done. The pieces with the 1x2 cheese slope pieces have stickers on them for first, second, and third. They give you a gold main metal trophy as well as a silver cup there. Nicely done handrail along the side that's just bent with one single flexible tube piece. This is nice, the backdrop with the checkered pattern. You've got a couple of checkered flags here, and then you also have the flags that can go down in the back, and you can bring those up for the celebration. And they don't just give you those, they also include flags for 5 other countries and the tiles to go with them, so you can swap those out as you like. Set includes this start-finish tower, which has enough space underneath of it to accommodate 2 lanes of traffic. That's a very nice sticker right there, and these are also stickers on the sides. And overall, this looks good. It also has a surprising little action feature to it, where you can kind of show the start procedure as you get a countdown. Now, they do give you some strange colored lights here. It goes from red to amber to green. You can just pull this out. I don't really see those colors used very much, but you know, it's kind of trying to simplify things down. Keep it understandable by kids who aren't super race fans or who may mostly understand racing from arcade-based games. Here's a quick look at the minifigs. These 2 torsos are new. The rest of the stuff here is not. You get your 2 drivers to go with the 2 cars. You get a race official who can act as a starter. He has the checkered flag there. They don't have a green flag, but of course they've got the whole start-finish assembly for that. And the lady on the right has her press pass because she is a photographer for the event, and she has a nice camera there with a telephoto lens on, so she can get some good shots from the track. You can see that the prints on the 2 racer outfits are the same on the back, but they are not the same on the front. They also include some extra little things with the set, including a couple of caps. So after you're done racing, you can place these dark blue caps on, which are the same mold as you get here. And you just have your guys be relatively normal just around the pits. The last extra things that are included with the set are 2 sets of wheel covers or wheel details that can be swapped out with the 2 cars, so you can customize them. Customizing is always a good thing. All told, I've got to admit this is a good set for what it is. I want the cars to look more realistic. I want them to be more accurate to the real ones, but you know, you're limited with the medium here. I have to recognize that. I do wish that they had more different windscreen pieces to use throughout this series, and I wish they could have brought in just one new piece or used a different piece just for the headlight sections there. I think those could have been done just a little bit better by using a little bit larger headlight detail on the stickers themselves, on possibly smaller pieces, maybe even cheese slopes or some other sort of flat slope piece, especially on the RSR. That one's off the most, I think. That's it for my look at this set. If you have any thoughts that you would like to share with myself and the rest of the viewers about this set, please do down in the comment section. Feel free to disagree with my thoughts if you'd like to. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll come back for more, because more are on the way very soon.